I went $3,000 into debt for a camera, and my channel makes $0 right now. My timeline is 12 months to get this thing paid off. Every single day I don't have it paid off is more and more stress. To top it off, if I don't get it paid within the 12 months, I'm gonna be paying astronomical interest on top of what the payment already is. So I went $3,000 into debt. I don't know how the next 12 months are gonna play out, but hopefully I can hit my goals and make sure that we get this thing paid off well within the time frame. Because if I don't, I'm in big trouble. Now my channel has to work. The payment doesn't care how many views I get. Every month it's due whether I post or not. The funny thing about all this too is that I used to be, well I still am, anti-debt. I really don't like debt. I don't like the risk of it. The less debt you have, generally the more financial freedom you're gonna have, whether you make a lot of money or a little money, it's just a fact. And I followed Dave Ramsey in the past and done the Financial Peace University, and so I'm a big Dave Ramsey fan. So the whole fact that I'm going into debt like this is a little bit of a disappointment. But I used to be anti-debt, followed Dave Ramsey. Now I'm financing a cinema camera. So the whole idea of making YouTube, this right here, a full-time job seems far away. I have 895 subscribers as I sit here right now, and I make zero money. My long-form content does not perform very well right now, so I'm trying to change that, how I structure the videos. My shorts do okay, but they get the majority of the traction on the channel right now. So all that to say, the YouTube full-time dream seems really far away right now. I think I am close. It feels very far away. So then I asked myself, should I be taking the risk with a channel this size? So I have a wedding gig coming up this summer. That's only one though. It's not gonna pay off the whole camera. And I have done photo sessions on the side. I've done little photo video things on the side here and there over the years, but I would hardly call it even a side hustle at this point. It's not even a part-time thing. So considering all that, I basically have to start the photo video business from nothing. And the idea of cold calling businesses to try to convince them to let me make a video for them or do some portraits for them. There's a local ice cream shop that I've been thinking about for a couple of years now, to try to pitch and be like, hey, I really would like to make you guys like a couple of social video ads. That whole idea, there's just a lot of friction on the inside of me because it's nerve-wracking, obviously. It's putting yourself out there. And I'm not sure, you know, like what if I get the gig and then I don't deliver? So the whole idea of cold calling businesses in general kind of makes me a little uneasy. Something that I can do immediately to try to get some cash flowing in is to downsize some of my gear. I have a lot of old gear, a lot of gear that I've had for a long time, and a lot of gear that's generally newer that I have not even touched in months. Downsizing some of this gear is kind of a quick and easy way for me to start digging myself out of the hole. Problem is, I'm gonna have to probably sacrifice some of the things that I don't wanna sell as well for this camera because I don't have enough gear. I don't have, between the old gear and some of the gear that's not old but I don't use, I don't have enough gear to even cover the cost of this thing. So I'm gonna have to sell some other stuff as well, not just gear. So I'm currently looking through the rest of my junk to see what else I can, what else we can sell because I'm realizing I don't have enough gear to cover the cost of this thing. All right, I was gonna show you guys too. I also have made a couple of sales on eBay. I've only listed 4 things, but I've sold 2 things. So I don't know if you can see that or not. $116. Sold a mic and I sold, what else did I sell? Oh, okay, that's what it was. So I sold the Video Micro and the Rode Video Mic NTG shotgun. You can see those. So I sold 2 things, $116, but after fees and everything, I think it's $92.90. $92.90. Got a lot more listing to go. I gotta list a lot more stuff, but the 2 listings I got up right now, I say Osmo Pocket, this Osmo Plus action camera and then this Osmo Pocket 1. And I'm starting to get a little worried. I'm starting to get a little bit worried because the listings that I do have up have been sitting for a minute and I didn't think it was gonna take this long to actually get them to sell. So now I'm thinking like, what if it sits too long and what if it doesn't sell at all? Because that'd be a problem. But I only have 2 listings up right now. And according to eBay, the more listings you get up, the more eyeballs they push it to, so that might be why too. But I just hope I didn't make the wrong decision because I really got to get the money coming in. Now I'm starting to get a little bit nervous because selling the old gear stuff was like my quick, easy money insurance to start getting some money in, and if that doesn't start coming in quick, then I'm gonna start panicking. So now I'm thinking like, hopefully I didn't make the wrong choice or dive into this too quick. But before I start freaking out too bad, I'm gonna start running the numbers. All right, so I just did the math. The payment's $264.91. For 12 months, that means if I double it to pay it off in 6 months, that's $529.82, which means if I only try to get some, you know, like some local gigs of some sort, either photos or videos, whatever, I only need one $500 paying gig per month to pay this off in half the time in 6 months. So that seems pretty doable. All right, so after running the numbers, I'm starting to realize now that since it's 0%, it's gonna help me out big time. The 0% is actually gonna be a lot of breathing room for me. So because if there's no interest, I have every dollar I put towards it is going to be paying it off that much faster, which means I can accelerate the payoff. I can accelerate the timeline without having to worry about interest, which is amazing because it lets me breathe a little bit. But it's also like a ticking time bomb. Pros for the risk are that I can get the camera now, which I have it now. I can use this to accelerate growth, so I can actually use this to make money even faster. I have the 12 months to pay it off. So the more I think about it, the more I'm feeling like it's more leverage and less risk. So I'm committing to this. This is a good risk. No risk, no reward. The debt isn't the problem, comfort is. So I can't afford multiple cameras. This camera does both for me because it's cinema and photos, and it future-proofs me for years based on the specs of this camera. So I am still scared. Like, what if I don't get any gigs? What if the channel doesn't grow at all? And what if I, what if I fail? But I'm choosing growth over safety. So at this point, I'm just tired of dreaming. I'm tired of playing it safe, tired of being lazy. I want this dream to become a reality. I need to work hard, I need to make it happen. No risk, no reward. So this has never been about buying a cool camera. It's about deciding to stop playing it safe. I'm not actually putting $3,000 on a camera. I'm putting $3,000 and betting it on myself. So I've got 12 months. I know exactly what I need to do. Post more videos consistently, book more gigs, and make this thing earn. So if this ends up working, you'll see it. And if it doesn't, then you'll see that too, because I'm gonna document it anyway.